Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is my 23rd birthday. I'm so excited. So for my 23rd birthday, I'm actually going to share 23 things that I've learned within the past 23 years that I've been here on this earth. So first of all, I just want to say that I'm grateful to see yet another year. It's had its challenges and pitfalls, but it's also had its victories, and you know, I made it into chapter 23. Hey, hey, hey. Alright, so number one on the list, or this is actually not in a particular order, but my first tip or my first thing that I've learned is don't mind me looking over here at everything on my monitor. So I'm just going to be looking back and forth to remind myself of what I actually want to say. So again, first one. Your mom is always right. She will tell you like it is and love you all at the same time. So you should respect her and honor her. Of course, the Bible tells us to honor our parents. So I realize like a lot of youth, they try to ignore their parents, especially their moms. The moms always get it the hardest. But just want to encourage you to respect your moms and cherish her for as long as you have her. The second one is to be a genuine person. Like, just be yourself. If someone doesn't like you, like, honestly, that's their problem. Like, you need to be yourself. Another one is an unpopular opinion, but this one is basically it's okay to have a lot of friends. And I'm only saying that from my experience because I wasn't sure who I really wanted to keep as a friend and who I didn't. I wasn't aware of who I was as a person. So for me, I was able to pick and choose. I don't really like that quality of this person. We can still be cool, but I don't like that quality. And what I liken this to is like Jesus, right? And the 12 disciples, they were all different, right? But the one thing that they had in common was that they were followers of Christ and they believed in God. But Judas was part of that 12 disciples, and he wasn't necessarily on Jesus' side, and Jesus knew that he was a traitor, and he still washed his feet. Like, Jesus still showed honor and respect to the person that would later stab him in the back, but also lead him towards purpose. So it's okay if there's some people out there that you don't necessarily click with. It's okay if you do have a lot of friends. You will be able to learn more about yourself and more about the world as a whole through those friendships. That was a long one. In the same vein, just understand that you will lose friends along the way. Like, people change, you know, their feelings, their interests, things like that definitely change over time, and you have to be mature about it. And one like important quote that I always try to remind myself about is that people are in your life for a reason, a season, a lesson, or a lifetime. So whichever title or category you want to place them into, that's okay. But understand that they're in your life, maybe for a long time, maybe for a short time. But what is it that you need to learn from that friendship, that relationship? Decide, okay, that's something I need to stay away from, right? Again, I feel like everything ties into each other, which I love. Your peace is so valuable, right? Because like, if there's something that's distracting you, if there's something that isn't necessarily bringing you peace, you need to separate yourself from that. And you need to seek the only true Prince of Peace, which is Jesus. You need to be in prayer and focus on you, like your mental and spiritual and emotional health. All of that ties into you having peace. So you need to figure out, okay, how can I find peace? The Prince of Peace. Yeah, okay. And also, nothing is worth stressing over. You'll realize that the problems that you're facing right now is not gonna last forever. You'll realize that the thing that you were worried or stressing over, later on, you'll see, wow, it was not even worth it, you know? Like, if there's something that you can change, obviously do something, change it. But most of the time, when something is not going our way, it's not necessarily because we're in control, and it's not worth stressing over. Just pray. Another one is to be open to feedback. Sometimes someone may give you positive feedback, sometimes it's negative, but you also need to be purposeful and use discernment to choose whether or not that's something you want to follow, or if that's something you just thank you but no thanks, you know. Just, in other words, take everything with a grain of salt, but don't be totally dismissive or defensive when someone gives you feedback, because ultimately you're trying to grow and learn. What am I, number 8? Yeah, number 8. Budget. Honestly, you need to budget. You need to understand how much money is coming in and how much money is coming out, going out on a daily basis, so you can get an understanding of your finances. So definitely budget. And don't mind my nails. I'm actually gonna glue them back on. For some reason I did these and they came off, so let's ignore that, okay? Another tip, kind of in the vein of budgeting, is to save your money. Like, as soon as you get your first job, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're saving some of that, because you'll soon find out that when you start making more or less than that first job, let's just say, right, you'll start to question, like, okay, so what was I doing with my money? I was making all of this and I didn't have this much expenses, but yet I didn't have money at the end of the day. So like, just start budgeting from your first job and also save a lot of that money, okay? Okay, we're on to number 10. Okay, we're on to number 10. Honestly though, number 10 kind of goes to the total opposite of the last two. Honestly, it's okay to splurge on yourself. Like, do it responsibly, but that's also part of self-care. That skincare regimen that you want to adapt into your life, that ring light that you want for your YouTube channel, whatever it is, like, it's okay to splurge on yourself. Get your braids done, it's okay, but do it responsibly. Don't spend all your money and then you have rent due, you have your car note due, you have your phone bill due. No, sis, like, be responsible. Sis, bro, whoever you are watching this, be responsible. You can and will make mistakes along the way. I mean, this goes without saying. It's within this name. Just understand that mistakes will happen, can happen. Yeah, it's part of life. Another one. Take ownership and be accountable for your mistakes as well. So like, yes, you can make mistakes, and then the other part is that you need to take ownership. Be responsible as you're growing and you're learning. Hey, I messed up. Help, like, ask for help too. Like, help me out of this. I messed up. I didn't know what I was doing, whatever the case may be. Take ownership and be able to learn and grow from that. I love this one. Trust God. God already planned out your entire life. He knows what's gonna happen next, before, after, whatever the case may be. But also allow him to do his work. Like, he does all things well, and he, you know, will meet every need. He will supply everything that you will ever need in life, and he sees that even before. It might not be in your timing, but it's in his timing, and it's a perfect timing. So, my other one, what are we on to? Number 14. August 14th, number 14. Hey, August 14th. What number? All right, I'm done. Get organized. Seriously, get organized. Right now, I'm like trying to feed in this video while I'm also trying to rush to work. So like, I'm dressed and everything, and I have maybe about 10 minutes for this video. So trying to do that before I go to work. So one of the things that helped me be organized, even with my crazy hectic schedule, is that I have a planner that I keep. For some of you, that might not necessarily be the route for you, but like, put reminders on your phone, like set up your calendar and put important dates in there and things like that. Get organized. Life stops for no one, time stops for no one, so you want to make sure that you take advantage of the time that you have, and you don't miss out on important events because you weren't organized. Number 15, speak up. right? Speak up. If something's bothering you, if something makes you feel uncomfortable, you need to speak up about it, because at the end of the day, people are only going to treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. And if you're not speaking up about it, they'll think it's okay when it's not. So speak up for yourself. This one kind of goes back into speaking up for yourself. Also, don't let people walk all over you. I kind of went into that in my last tangent. I tend to do that. Don't judge me. But yeah, don't let people walk all over you. Like, if someone is asking you to do something, it's different, like doing a favor, than being someone's slave or servant. Like, it's completely different. The only person I want to be a slave or a servant for is God, and that's it. I'm here to serve, but I'm not gonna have anybody walking over me telling me do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. Like, I understand managers, your boss, things like that, but there's a line that should not be crossed. It's okay to say no. It's okay. You'll survive. They'll survive. It's okay to say no. Take some time out of each day to reflect. Like, as you get older, you realize things in life is just going like so fast, right? That we sometimes lose track. So you want to be able to keep track of your life. Make sure that you're focused on, like, okay, did I accomplish this goal today? Or how did I feel today? Did I feel like I was productive, purposeful? What is something that I could do differently tomorrow? You know, take time to reflect. Take time for yourself. Again, finding that peace, and reflect on the day as a whole. And that doesn't mean calling up your friend to vent. Like, this is you within yourself and just that time with God. Don't, like, not everybody needs to know everything that happened within your day. Trust me on that. I love this one. Hey, pray without ceasing. Like, for real, there's so much out there that's trying to work against you. The enemy obviously wants to see you destroyed and distracted. So you need to continue to be in prayer, like asking God for his protection, for his guidance, right? To help you remain focused on the task at hand, but also the ultimate task, which is fulfilling your purpose before you leave this earth. So continue to pray. Like, there's so much out there. Like, I see people that walk out on the street thinking everything's good, and before you know it, they don't get to come back into their house. They don't get to see their families. And like, we need to be constantly in prayer. And it's kind of sad to think about on my birthday, but like, it's the truth. Like, we need to continue. So my alarm was super disrespectful just now. I am gonna take an Uber to work, so I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Yeah, I'll get 20. It's okay if you don't get a career that is within your major in college. So whatever you majored in college, it's okay if you don't get that job that lines up with your major. It's okay. Me, I'm a teacher. I studied criminal justice. I mean, you can make it work, but at the same time, be open to the different opportunities out there, because you never know. Like me, I love teaching. I love kids. And for me, I thought, justice, working for the FBI, things like that was definitely something on my radar. It's a possibility in the long run. I'm not saying that that's something I'm just not interested in doing or anything like that. The field of law, I'm not saying I'm completely done with that, but I'm also saying in this time in life, like, you don't necessarily know every single step that you're going to be taking to get to your goal. So right now, me teaching, I might end up doing this for the rest of my life and be perfectly fine with it. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I'm not knocking the possibility either. Like, I'm trusting God and allowing him to do his work, and whatever he says to do, I will do. Number 21, life is full of beautiful surprises. Enjoy the process. Me getting this job, didn't know I was going to be a teacher. Never thought in a million years, but here I am, and I love it. Like, I love what I do. I'm actually like thinking about, oh no, I don't want to be late for work. Like, I'm so excited. I mean, we're still doing training, getting ready for the kids to come back, but like, I love it. I don't know what else to say. I love it. Number 22, and it's a constant reminder for myself. I need to keep reminding myself to do this and take my own advice. Breathe. Breathe. Like, we overlook this so many times where it's like our minds are over here this is happening, something else is happening behind us, in front of us. The whole world seems to be in chaos, and sometimes that can happen. But we need to remember to breathe. It's gonna be okay. And last but not least is number 23. Hey, number 23. Hey, this one says, have an attitude of gratitude. Basically, you can't focus on someone else's life and wish that you had what they had. At the end of the day, there's blessings being poured out into you on a daily basis. Like his word says that goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. So goodness meaning great things, blessings being poured out, and mercy, right? Like things that you should have been ridiculed for, things that you should have faced consequences for, you didn't face. That's mercy, that's grace, that's God's divine favor upon your life. And we have to be grateful for that, because no one else can praise God for us the way we can, because we've experienced it. We know what it took to get to where we are. Ooh, this is turning into a sermon, but honestly, we know what it took to get us there. So we just need to be able to praise God, like genuinely praise him for what he's done and what he's doing in our lives. And I say all that to say I'm so excited to be here on my 23rd birthday in my very first apartment, to now finally have my driver's license. Guys, I got my driver's license the day before my permit was to expire. And I was so like the last few times that I did take my road test, yes, I took it like 2 times before, I failed. And it was to the point where I was like, this is the day before my birthday. If I don't get this license, like, it's gonna be a horrible birthday. Like, I was just already there. But that whole morning, just in preparation for it, I was like, God, I trust you. Like, I'm not even leaning on my own understanding. I trust you. I know you know what it takes to start over, having to take the 5-hour class all over again, having to redo the whole testing process, actually having to take the test over. Like, God, I know you don't want that for your daughter, but if it does happen, at the end of the day, I know you're gonna provide. Like, nothing's gonna happen to me if I don't get my license. Like, I'm only 23, so I'm not in a rush to get a car, I'm not in a rush to drive or anything like that. So nothing bad is gonna happen to me. But at the end of the day, I'm trusting in you and the power that you have over this vehicle, over this atmosphere, over the road. And it's not only me driving, but your spirit is within me. So even as I sat down and I handed over my documents to the proctor, I got into prayer mode. Like, I don't care if he saw me, I was just like this, like praying. And he didn't hear what I was saying, but I was like, God, I trust you. Even as I hold on to the wheel, I trust you. And just everything. Thank you, Jesus. To head to work. Yeah, I'm running a little, well, I'm not running late, but I just have to head to work. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not already subscribed, what are you doing? I just gave you 23 tips. Like, you should have subscribed since like the first one. All right, anyways though, thank you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the birthday love. Look out for some photos and stuff like that. And I can't wait to share the rest of my journey with you guys. Be blessed, spread love, and stay beautiful inside and out. Thanks for watching.